As usual, Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher didn't agree on much when it came to their end-of-season awards. Out of 8 categories, the two only came together to agree on one. And it was Manchester United's disastrous season that brought them together.
Both pundits agreed that the club have underachieved the most in the Premier League. This season came off the back of a positive one for the Red Devils last time out.
The club won the Carabao Cup and finished third in the Prem during Erik ten Hag's debut season. Read more on FOOTBALLDREAM. Team Carragher and Neville named Teams of the Year. With huge snub, horrific pick Eurovision play our bracket challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. But the club look to have gone backwards this season under the Dutchman's watch, with it looking likely they will finish 8th and miss out on European football altogether.
When handing out the award, Carragher said, "Man United finished third last season and I thought, with the signings, they brought in a better goalkeeper who could play with his feet. They brought Mason Mount in almost to replace Eriksen and they brought a striker who they didn't really have last season.
So I just didn't really think they'd drop out of the top 4. Most read in football footy rape footballer, 33, raped woman as she slept before sending explicit pic to pals. Cup setting major broadcaster loses rights to show FA Cup games after huge blow to fans. Final straw. Man United wags face having to fund own FA Cup final trips to cheer on their men. Bang out of order Arsenal fans fireworks stunt outside Man City hotel massively backfires. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers when asked about his prediction for United to finish in the top 4. A glum Neville said, "I think most people would have gone for United in the top 4. It's been a massive underperformance. It's been a bad season." Watch Gary Neville's brilliant reaction to Aston Villa equaliser against Liverpool on live TV as fans beg. Meme that Neville and Carragher are currently neck and neck in their prediction for the title winner though.
Carragher predicted Manchester City whereas Neville went Arsenal. The Gunners are currently 1 point ahead in the title race, but City could pull clear should they beat Tottenham tonight. That would give them a 2-point advantage heading into the final day. The duo also named their teams of the season.
Sun Sports verdict on Man United flops. Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have a busy summer ahead to get Man Utd's squad in order for next season. Below, Sun Sport gives it verdict on how they should deal with the Red Devils' flops this summer.
Andre Onana, stay. After a dodgy start at Old Trafford, Onana has proven to be one of the more reliable members of the squad this season despite being peppered with shots constantly. Altay Bayındır, go. Reports in February suggested Bayındır was unhappy with his bit-part role at Man United amid interest from Turkish giants Galatasaray.
If profit can be made on a sale, then it should be done. Tom Heaton, stay. Veteran goalkeeper Heaton, 38, is a reliable backup and is on a relatively small wage at the club. So long as he is happy, it makes sense to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, go. Wan-Bissaka, 26, has never managed to make the right back position his own.
With his contract up in 2025, it makes sense to cash in now. Diogo Dalot, stay. Dalot, 26, has been one of Man Utd's most consistent performers this season. Raphael Varane, go. If it wasn't for his injury record, there would be a strong shout to keep Varane, but costs need to be cut to allow the squad to be freshened up.
Harry Maguire, go. Maguire has showed he has the right character to be at Man United, but overall ability and desired profile are another matter, with Maguire too slow to play in a high-line defence. Lisandro Martinez, stay. Martinez, 26, is second to none in terms of build-up play.
He needs a long-term defensive partner on the right side and to cut out the injuries which have plagued him this season. Johnny Evans, go. Veteran campaigner Evans could easily be on the stay list if he was only going to be a bit part player.
But he has shown his advanced years at times this season. Victor Lindelof, go. Lindelof, 29, has been reliable if not unremarkable in his Man United career. He has 1 year left on his contract, so should be moved on if a decent transfer fee can be got for him.
Willy Kambwala, stay. He should be given the opportunity to mature for a few years behind a senior CB pairing before stepping into the first team as a starter or being moved on. Luke Shaw, go. One of the Premier League's best left-backs when fit, Shaw has been a good servant when available.
But alas, that has been his Achilles heel once again this season. Terrell Malaysia, stay. Malaysia, 24, was decent enough to earn some merit in his first season at Man United before injury ended his season and inadvertently led to his second season being a write-off. Sufyan Amrabat, go. Amrabat, 27, looked like a world beater at the Qatar World Cup with Morocco.
But H has had an underwhelming season in England and his loan spell will almost certainly not be made permanent. Casemiro, go. An alarming physical decline has seen him turn from key star to burden.
If a club is willing to buy the 32-year-old, who has 2 more years on his contract, then United should snatch their hand off. Christian Eriksen, go. Eriksen proved a useful asset and Ineos should look to bring in another player with similar traits, but frankly his legs have looked gone towards the end of this season.
Kobbie Mainoo, stay. The first of the so-called untouchables, Mainoo has been a rare glimmer of hope in the Red Devils' midfield this season. Mason Mount, stay. Mount can be given the benefit of the doubt until summer 2025, at least after a debut season riddled with injury.
Scott McTominay, stay. McTominay, 27, has proven himself to be a brilliant plan B off the bench this season, and that is exactly why Ineos should look to keep him. Bruno Fernandes, stay. Man Utd's best player since his arrival just over 4 years ago, Fernandes, 29, remains second to none when it comes to creating chances while his tenacity boosts those around him.
Antony, go. There's a case to argue that Antony may be the worst pound-for-pound signing in Premier League history. Despite some memorable moments, he simply isn't Man United quality. Anthony Martial, go. Ultimately, Martial needs to be let go when his deal runs out this summer after an appalling injury record of late.
Marcus Rashford, stay. As easy as it would be to say Rashford should leave the club this summer, it is difficult to look at the market and find many available players capable of scoring 30 goals a season. Alejandro Garnacho, stay. Another third of the Untouchables trio, Garnacho has made the right wing his own since coming into it.
H is a raw talent but has shown he has the quality to improve. Rasmus Højlund, stay. A slow burner in his first Man United season, the 21-year-old has often been starved of supply, which has led to him being unable to get the goals his movement and unselfish play often merits. Amad Diallo, stay. In the fleeting moments he has been on the pitch for Man United this season, Diallo has looked dangerous and exciting.
He should be given a chance to flourish with some proper chances in the first team across a whole season.